Hello everybody! Welcome back to the SlowWolf Estate. We are going to be going on another adventure today. Sorry about missing out on Thursday. It was a slight mistake in terms of scheduling. Thought that I had this episode lined up for then. That is not the case. Anyway, I've picked out what we're going to be doing today. If you guys had not remembered from last time, there's fresh air in the tunnels, so it's definitely a Warren's kind of day. Now, we could do a long veteran mission that gives us a bunch of extra damage versus bloodsuckers, which is actually really sweet, and we have all the level 3s necessary to make it happen. But I also kind of need to beat a boss, so we're gonna do that. It shouldn't be too difficult. I've managed to get everybody that I can into a team that makes some sense, but the main combo is gonna be between our Houndmaster and our Occultist over the course of this, with our hopefully our leopard doing at least a bit of damage. Now, to help with all this, we're going to make sure that everybody's got trinkets that don't suck. At least that's the hope. How are we going to do this? So for our Houndmaster, naturally giving them the whistle here is pretty sweet, as the +4 dodge can come in handy, as does the speed. But then past that, what do we give him? Honestly, I don't know. For our good friend here, Vaughn. Hey, Vaughn. Here, have a haste chalice. It's probably pretty good. Wow, it's just a lot of bad stuff. Give you the haste chalice, and then the Shurigen's charm as well. So plus 50% healing skills, no bad side. Seems pretty sweet. For our occultist, I mean, it just goes to show that really we should just be giving him the Demon's Cauldron all the time. But the only reason why the Demon Cauldron is good is because you can stun super often with it, and we're nowhere near the front, ideally speaking. So we're probably going to keep the cauldron off of our friend here. And we'll think about what we're doing with that later. Lucy, go back to you for a second here. So we could increase Lucy's ability to scout by a lot. I also think he does need to be a bit of a damage dealer. So if we can find... Hey, that's an option. If we can find something that really gives him some damage, then that could be helpful. Actually, this bleed amulet might just be the ticket. It gets rid of the dodge, but the increased bleeding chance, plus Hound's Harry here, will hopefully allow us to start stacking bleeds pretty early on, especially if we remember to use the biscuits that come with the character. That's an option, but I'm not sure if it's the option. If we go for a Caution Cloak, ooh. Hold on. We have a second whistle, excuse me. Plus 30% scouting chance if the torch is below a certain part, and a bajillion trap disarm chance. That actually could be extremely helpful, although it doesn't make him the damage dealer we need, but like that's actually probably very helpful. So why don't we give him the 2 whistles here, make him super scouty and a little bit fast, and he'll just kind of harass and harry and all that stuff. He does have the abilities to do that as well, between the Blackjack giving him additional stun and all these other abilities. And if somebody needs to deal damage, you know what? That's what marking people and then Hounds rushing them is for, right? So yeah, that could work out, actually. I could see this being an interesting little piece of interplay. Now, for our leper. Plus 50% damage is not a bad thing. But I wonder if there's maybe a better way to do that, exactly. That specifically. Let's see. Minus a bunch of HP, plus a bunch of stress. Here's an idea. What would happen if we swapped this out and brought in Dismas's head? How does that make it look? The accuracy mod from the Book of Relaxation plus Dismas's head means that he's not going to have as much HP and he's going to be super slow. But Malibus should be able to actually hit pretty hard is my hope here. 10 to 20 is by no means a small amount of damage, so hopefully that'll be worth it. You know what? Wow. What happens if we just get rid of this whistle and give... I know I'm kind of like overdoing this, but what would happen if we gave our Houndmaster the Hero's Ring for now? Our Occultist could have could just carry the Martyr Seal, I guess, for now, and we'll keep that extra spot open. Vaughn will have both of these open and available, and effectively we've got 2 healers as well. That's actually pretty sweet. Yeah, I like this idea. I like this idea a lot. Why don't we give this a shot? I'm not sure how this will work out. Overall, I think that this is actually pretty weak. I would ideally like to get this Houndmaster up a little bit in terms of damage first before we go out there. Is there a... Legendary Bracer could be very useful on that front. It's going to reduce his speed and increases stress by a lot, though. But that scouting chance could be absolutely bananas good. So we're going to keep that with us. We can make that actually dementedly good. And then that way, what do you do? What do you do? You just stun people? You stun people, and then you Hounds Harry to hit multiple people at once with the same attack, get them to all bleed, and then hopefully that ends up being useful. Yeah, I could see this working. I could see this working. You know what? Let's give this let's give this a shot. I know I've kind of like overdone this a bit, but this could be very good for us. Now, with that said, it's not a hard boss. It's still a green level boss. And if any of these, suckers die, the only ones I'm really, bummed out about will end up being really Grandcourt and Vaughn. Lucy, I mean, I will be a little bummed out about, but I don't really foresee it being a big problem. So, we only start with 2 dog treats, pardon? We're going to save one of those for the boss for sure. No one's wasting in town, so that's fine. It's a medium-length mission, technically speaking, so we'll grab our 12 food, grab our 2 shovels, grab our 8 torches. But past that, it's up to us what we want to bring. 2 medicinal herbs never hurts. A lot in them just in case. And a couple of bandages and a couple of anti-venoms will guarantee that it's useful, or at least 1 anti-venom and 1 bandage will guarantee that we get there with relatively healthy folks. That should be good enough. Now, this combined with the bonuses that we got from the Herald should make this a very simple mission, is my hope. At the same time, though, this boss sucks! And it's going to be particularly difficult for our little friend here in the front, our leper, to actually do what it needs to do, because there are only certain parts of this boss that are actually, like, reasonably, incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone, yeah. Because of the fact that our leper can only hit the front 2 rows, really, it's going to make things a little interesting. Now, with this said, hopefully no one here is a klepto. I haven't taken any kleptos recently, so... Sebastian's Watch was his last... I think we've read that one before. Aw, son of a bitch. Alright, they're surprised, though. This gives us a chance. So, what's going to be the plan here? We need to get a kill as fast as possible. Which one of these does as much damage as possible? This one has only a minus 20. This one's minus... Yeah, okay, here we go. He dodged. That's really lame, actually. Good crit is helpful. Do you bleed easily? You do bleed easily. That's good. Unfortunately, can't hit either of those guys, so we're going to go for as strong a hit as we possibly can on the guy in the front. It actually hits, so that's fantastic. We don't have to worry about one of them. Now for our doggy friend. If we stun one of them, it'll do a decent amount of damage. How much does Hounds Harry do? Let's find out. It'll do 0 damage. It's depressing. Can I kill this guy? I can kill one of them, which would be helpful, to say the least. And Blackjack, will that kill? No, it will not. So it's worth going for the kill here. And now there's just these 2 suckers left. Predigestion is obviously a problem because predigestion is bad. That's actually a cool little symbol. What is that thing? It's like a bell? Yeah, it must be a bell for like the Herald or something like that. Alright, so these 2 jokers need to go down. How do we do that exactly? Well, we're going to judge this one. Maybe kill it. It's off by 1. Pardonnez-moi. You know, you might as well kill him then. What? Well, that sucks. Okay. Good dodge. Hounds Harry should be able to get the kill with a bleed. Should. He's dead now, thankfully. Alright, this just leaves this jerk. This little jerk. Chop him up. Now, I was expecting the Houndmaster to be doing actual damage, so the fact that he's not doing anything at all is a little bit depressing. Alright, let's go inside. Please, for the love of everything. Okay, I was gonna say make it easy, but this works too. This works too, you son of a bitch. I can't actually hit the guy in the very back, which is obviously a problem, but it's also the reason why we brought the laudanum. Okay, can we chop this guy up at least? Yeah! My team! Guys! I outfitted you, I moneyed you. Like, this is a little bit obscene. If we lose people this time around, I wouldn't be upset. I mean, I would be upset, I mean, when I would be upset, and I'd be a little, like, come on. After all of our good times so far, the fits, I don't remember that being good at all. In fact, I remember that being quite bad. Hook where it hurts is going to suck, obviously, because it always does. And ball and chain is likely to stun him, which sucks. And it moved him. That's a problem. Alright, so the fits, what does that do? +3 speed, -5 accuracy, -5 crit. Oh, great, amazing. Don't mind if I do. So here's a question. What would happen if I tried to blackjack him? Could it please possibly stun him? Yeah, it did. Okay, good stuff. It was practically a guarantee, but you never know with this game. Yo! He's got hysterical blindness. How many diseases? How many diseases do you want me to have? It is a good thing that when we camp, we're going to have a good time. Alright, so hold on. Stop having turns, you jerks. Alright. Grand Core, what is the hysterical blindness? Okay, we can't let him get too stressed out or else he'll never hit another thing in his life. We can either blackjack again or we can hound. We gotta go Hound's Rush, man. You are kidding! The lack of accuracy is driving me bananas. Okay, please stun him. He resisted the stun on top of everything else. These people here are gods. At least the Hue worked. Okay, now hopefully Grand Core has a chance here. Judgment, try to kill him in the back. It worked. Good. We can heal the crap out of everything these guys do to us. That's not going to be a problem. What would be a problem here is our ability to deal with stress damage. We can't let stress become a big problem. So, all right. Demon's Pull. Just grab him again, so that way we can get him within leper range. Good stuff. And if it's our no, it's not our turn. That's fine. I don't mind. It's okay. It's fine. Just Hue the man. There we go. And then this guy only has 4 HP left. Easiest fight of my life. I don't know why I was worried. Hound's Rush. That's going to get an easy kill. Not a problem. So I gave us the shovels and some gems. Go away, Journal. Shoot. Take gems with you instead. Gems are better. Scouting. Okay, big scout. Big scout. Okay, well, I'm not exactly stoked about doing another fight, but moving to this room will help us give us a really big scout if we're lucky. You're kidding! The number of bloodsuckers is insane! Okay, if we are lucky, we can kill this guy in the back before he does anything. We are unlucky, unfortunately, but a Hound's Harry will be able to do the trick. Or an Abyssal Artillery. We could do either or. Let's not take the chance and do the Abyssal Artillery to get the kill and hurt the next guy up. And as for you, we want to guarantee a kill. If we chop the guy in the front and hit, which is a 50-50 chance, Jesus Christ, then he'll die. 50-50 chance is on our side. Predigestion is obviously a problem because of the blight, which he now has, and oh god, that's going to hurt if that hits. It did not, thankfully. We need to think carefully about this. We can't stun him, so go for the hit. Nice hit. Good stuff. At least Hound's Rush does do damage. Good targeted damage, I might add, as well. Hound's Rush again. Maybe a little bit of bleed won't hurt. Nah, he resisted it. That seems unkind. Let's heal up instead. So healing for 6 there was a big number. I quite enjoyed that. Let's do another heal on the same man for 5. Not bad. No bleed either, so I can't really complain. Gather the blood. Do not give him a disease. Please do not give him the Crimson Curse. Thankfully. Okay, chop. Good chance to hit. Good chance to kill. And it's a good time. Nice. So that wasn't so bad. In fact, we got a... Oh, good. We got the invitation again. Look at this invitation. It's like we've had it before or something. Does it matter? Here, let's get rid of the... The citrine can stack up to 5. So 5... It's largely not worth bringing. So... Does this do anything at all? I'm positive we already have the Baron's invitation, so I'm not exactly sold on the idea of keeping it around, but here we are. What happens if we dim this down a little? Do we get a better chance to scout? I think we do because of the whistle. No scout, huh? Okay, let's try another. Oh, what the fuck is this? A bunch of scrolls. The cursive is sloppy and difficult to read. Give it to our occultist? Merely records of dull transactions. You know what? That's fine. I'm not touching that. Okay, let's go in here. If there's no one in it, we win. There's no one in it, we get the scout. We know exactly where the boss is. We even get a secret room? Dude, all we need to do is beat this boss and we're good to go. Okay, so we're gonna camp here. We're gonna eat all the food we can.
In tenuous firelight.
Now, here's the thing. We didn't bring a skeleton key, so now that I think about it, we're actually kind of fucked on that secret room front, and I feel like a bit of a bitch. But, that's okay. Hound's Watch prevents nighttime ambush. Very good. Do we have another one that prevents nighttime ambush at all? No, not really. So we are going to go ahead and prevent the nighttime ambush. Boom. Thank you, doggo. Now, with that said, what else is there left to do? We can reduce a bunch of stress. Reflection. Absolutely give him a reflection, because that extra accuracy is going to be huge. Absolutely huge. Bloody Shroud would also be very helpful. Bless. Plus 10 accuracy, plus 10 dodge. Ooh, 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 ooh. We can't do both, though. Here's an idea. How about we pump up our leper as much as possible? Let's bless the leper. That is, like, just watch this, watch this, watch this. And then Dark Strength, the leper. He stresses himself out a little, to be fair, and that's a big problem. But this guy is stacked. Accuracy, dodge, damage, crit, his own self-reflection. It's going to be huge. So long as the weak parts of the boss get anywhere near this guy,
The way is lit.
he's
The
done.
path is
The
clear.
boss is super toast. He won't even know.
Only the strength to follow
Okay,
it.
we're not going to touch that. We can touch this. All we need are some bandages. And what did we find? Some stuff. Not a problem. Some citrine. I mean, granted, we could have probably not thrown out the citrine from before, but let's go ahead. Toss on a shovel just to make sure we're full. Boss time! Let's go. You ugly son of a gun. Okay, none of them are vulnerable.
This horror must
They're all at least... Jesus. Could you have come up with a shittier boss to start things off with? Alright, well, the stun chance is 50-50. Alright, well, let's give it a whirl on this guy. Maybe he gets stunned, maybe not. Like, legitimately, all of these suck. His debuff resistance is very low, so that's pretty sweet. Maws of Life, that's bad. That's gonna probably bleed him. Yup, it's gonna hurt. Bone Zephyr. That stuns, if I remember correctly. It does, okay. Which means he doesn't get a turn, he has to pass. Now, you do get a turn, and you are tanky as balls. We could do a heal if we need to, but while we've got the chance with somebody who's marked and easier to hit right in front of us, it'd be nice if we actually got some, like, really weak parts, though. Bone Zephyr, it's probably gonna stun him as well. Like, this boss is a son of a bitch because of the fact that, like, he just status effects the shit out of you. What? They're in the back! Baloney! Alright, give me a doggy cookie. Alright, Hound's Harry. Let's go! All four of them are bleeding. Sign me up. Now, some of these guys heal, if I remember correctly, so we do want to stun them if we can. That should do the trick. There we go. That's one of them that's stunned at the very least. So he won't be going off this turn. This guy will be going off and healing the group. He's going to make some more bleed happen, which obviously sucks. Holy shit! 12? Dude! That's brutal. Maws of Life again. Dude! He lost all of his HP in one turn and has a super high chance of, like, straight up dying? I disagree. Well, we might as well hew. If it hits both of them, it'll do about the same amount of damage either way. Oh, good. It's actually close enough that we can smack it. Don't die, please. If you don't die, that'd be great. Sanguine Stroke? It's gonna happen. It's gonna be Stunville and Blightville this turn. I vote that we heal him about as much as possible. So healing for 7 here takes him off of Death's Door, which is good, but undulating invasion. This is Blight Town, if I remember correctly. Yep, it's Blight Town, and it blights for a decent amount, and it sucks. We don't need to use another biscuit yet, so Hound's Harry, let's go. Only dealt 2 damage, but it bled them again. So now they're taking 2 points a round, which is really, really good. We could rear Reconstruction. We also could just Abyssal Artillery. How much will the Abyssal Artillery do? About 6 to 9 damage. It's not that much, honestly. it maybe be better off if we just healed somebody. For 5. Okay, that's not awful, but it didn't really do all that much. He's going to stun somebody, which is going to suck. 3 damage. And there's the stun. Okay, that's a problem. We might lose this one. I'm not sure how we take it, how we get out of this. Chance to hit, 90%. This has to hit if we have a chance of winning. It hit, and it did a decent amount of damage. He's down a half. This is good. Oh, and you brought him closer. Okay. Now, unfortunately, our number 1 stunner, as it were, is kind of, you know, stuck here. So we can't stop them from healing. Not that we even went first in the first place. So it's another 5 HP for them, which stinks. Yeah. Undulating invasion. Feels bad. Please stop blading her. So she's already taking, like, a bunch of damage. We can't afford to let her take too much more damage than what she's already had. So, you know, let's make do. And while we're at it, let's try to see if we can't keep her healthy and deal some damage at the same time. Look at that. Not bad. 12 damage is not at all a bad thing. Now, this does mean that this guy's in a bad spot right now. Maws of Life is hitting the right guy as far as I'm concerned. Oh, God. Never mind. He's not hitting the right guy at all. We need to kill this guy fast. Or we need to give them, or we need to, like... Yeah, hold on. How much armor do these guys have? 30? We can actually do some decent damage this time. 12 damage. Not bad. We're in a decent spot. Okay. Do you have any debuffs that I can get rid of? No. Then let's chop away, buddy. 19. Only a little bit more left to go. And then this guy's... Oh, no way! Triple stun and bleedy face? Really? Is this what you call a good time? Okay, he's gonna die to bleed. Maybe. Please get a Hound Harry. Oh my god. Go for it. Bleeding all over the place, please. Thank you. Your heart might burst. But, they're dead. We did it. We actually got rid of the boss. That was a lot closer than I would have liked to have admitted.
As it was in life.
Too close.
This expedition at least promises success.
Now, question. Can we actually do anything with the secret room sarcophagus before we go? If we bump into another fight before we get there, by the way, we're going to be in a really shit spot. Have you noticed the HP of some of these guys? Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep you as healthy as possible. Let's keep going. There's a trap. You dare? Do you not know who I am? My Houndmaster Lucy is, like, actually the best. He disarms traps for fun and profit. For 110% profit. Okay. A bunch of books, and then... secret room. What happens if we use anti-venom on it? Nothing. Okay. What happens if we use medicinal herbs on it? Absolutely nothing. Okay. What happens if we use a torch on it? Absolutely nothing. How about laudanum? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Okay. How about a shovel? Nothing. Alright, well, we've pretty much used everything I think we can. Oh, let's just try opening it then. Someone left behind quite a stash. 450 gold. Be still my beating heart. At least no one's too stressed out. So you know what? All things considered, although it was a lousy haul in terms of actual money, I mean, our quest reward kind of made up for it. We broke relatively even this episode in terms of loot. But, oof, we're going to have to pay for it in some cases, aren't we? Let's see, Cove Scrounger, Hyromania. Just getting a chance in the Cove, a bunch of beast slaying stuff. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. I'm glad that we did the mission when we decided to, because if we had waited a little while longer, it might have been a problem. Vaughn is now level 3, Grandcourt is now level 2, Lucy is now level 2, and Malabis is now level 1. And Corsi is thirsting for the blood. Fair enough. So we actually went a little bit negative on that one. We're about 3k short. We do want to treat the hysterical blindness and Lucy. If we get the chance to get rid of 2 out of 1s, that would be great. Such curious medicines, you sure they will help? Yes, yes they will. So Vaughn and Corsi are now in the same level, which is pretty sweet. We got a bunch of crests, but past that, honestly, we didn't get very much to upgrade our team with. Before we go, let's at least double check to see what we're going to do next time. After beating that boss, and seeing that this place is, you know, what it is. 'Cause, 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 can't say any of this is super thrilling. The Wield does have an easier mission, but we're kind of running out of easy heroes. We need to start working on getting some people up to level 4. How about this? We're going to bring Corsi along so that way we can give her some blood in a mission. Oh my god, these all suck. Why? We're going to bring her into the Wield into a medium, short-length mission. We're going to bring some other people along with us. Yeah, we're gonna go for this Wield mission next time. Something basic, something to get our feet wet, and as soon as we get enough people who are in a good enough position, and definitely enough people with bleed, we'll walk into the courtyard and beat the Baron, hopefully. Yeah, I think this is a good plan. But we'll have to wait until next time to see whether or not that pans out. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you folks are enjoying yourselves. If you are, be sure to let me know with the like button down below, and subscribe for some more videos. I'll see you guys next time.